We had the kids, we had a dog, we had a house, you know, we had it all. There would be these phone calls, and there'd be no one on the other end. I had a Facebook friend request from someone I don't know. It was like all these weird things that were happening that just didn't make sense. What is going on? My husband left to go to the grocery store. And when he was gone, I get this phone call. And it was this woman asking to speak to Stephanie. And I said, this is her. And she just tells me she's been having an affair with my husband for the last 18 months. He had told her, I'm gonna work things out with my wife. And she said, oh, hell no, you're not. And so that's why she called me. I was shaking, I was just, my mouth had gone dry. And when I asked her how they met, she wouldn't tell me. And then for some reason, I just blurted out, was it Ashley Madison? And she said, yeah.
Ashley Madison works from a business model standpoint because their goal is not to get you to leave your marriage. Their goal is for you to have an affair, go back to your marriage, come have another affair.
Our business model has stayed the same since we launched. It's a credit-based system where men come on, purchase a set amount of credits to send messages to women. This was a business in the business of affairs, in the business of adultery. And people were so shocked and surprised that it existed or even had been conceived that, you know, there was a lot of backlash and a lot of pushback from the media.
Controversial dating website
Ashley Madison. Long before I launched Ashley Madison, there were affairs, and long after I'm gone, there'll be affairs. And so what I'm just trying to do is help people have the more perfect affair.
What Ashley Madison were able to do successfully was to become part of the cultural zeitgeist.
SassyMadison.com. It's not cheating if you don't know the person well.
They became the bad boys of love.
Nobody's going to have an affair because they saw a 30-second TV commercial. They have affairs because their life isn't working for them.
Why advertise then?
Because I'm in the business of making money.
In 2009, Ashley Madison claimed to have 2.7 million users, and they were active in 3 territories, Canada, the US, and Ireland. And then they wanted to do what every tech company wants to do, which is scale.
And so they decide to look at Asia for expansion of their brand. And they go to Japan, and within 8 months, they have 1 million subscribers. And now the thought is bingo.
We walked into the office. It's only 9 in the morning, haven't even had coffee yet. If I recall, it was business as usual.
Some of our teams opened up their laptops, and there was a message.
It was then kind of a full panic mode at that point for the majority of the executives at the very least. And there was a lot of worry at that point.
There wasn't a panic. There wasn't a sense of chaos or confusion. It was very orderly, very serious. Somebody wanted us to shut our business down. There was no ransom. So it was a moral play. Shut down your business. Or in essence, I'm going to shut it down for you.
It became very quickly a sense of not knowing what was up, what was down, were our futures secure, what was going to happen.
The Impact team was essentially blackmailing Avid Life Media and saying that if they didn't take down Ashley Madison, they were going to release all of this data on all of their users. Basically the most embarrassing possible thing that could happen for a company that marketed itself as being discreet.
There was no way we were shutting down our business. That wasn't going to happen.
There was a month between when they announced the hack and when they had threatened to release the data. Clock's ticking.
These hackers are threatening to make public some embarrassing, very personal details.
Customers' sexual fantasies.
This is not a site to share recipes.
The American blogger who broke the story says the hackers targeted Ashley Madison because the company lied to its customers.
Ashley Madison had a feature called Full Delete. You would pay a $19.99 fee, and that the site would totally pull every trace of you ever having used the site from the servers.
And they were making 1.7 million a year or something like that from just selling something that nowadays would just be an ordinary feature.
People who had paid for the paid delete feature still had, many personally identifying details that were kept in those databases on the servers.
Ashley Madison yesterday suspended fees for users who want to delete their accounts after hackers threatened to expose millions of users.
We recognized immediately that we had let down our members, even if it was just a threat to release the data that they said they had. And we did everything within our power to minimize it, but there is a notion once the pea is in the pool, you can't get it out. Our issues in relation to the events of 2015 are still an ongoing and open case. We have no information. There are no suspects, or no known suspects.
You have different sorts of hackers, right? You have the ones that are financially motivated and they clearly want to get a ransom. And then you may have activists, a combination of activist and hacker.
If you believe the Impact Team hackers, they claim to have been inside their networks for months or years. And it's fair to say that the tension and the anxiety, I think, for a lot of users was really ramping up the closer to that date that we got.
You have a website catering to cheaters. They promise to safeguard everybody's information. Turns out they break that vow, and now the adulterers are all upset. So it turns out that karma is about as much of a bitch as your soon-to-be ex-wife.
It's not often that a big company, irrespective of what they do, gets hacked that completely, and everybody's kind of like, yes.
You can watch the fallout from the Ashley Madison affair, now streaming on Hulu.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.